Bruce Willis was actually approached for the lead role and turned it down.
Oh, wow. Can you imagine? That'd be crazy.
Bruce Willis in this? Ooh!
Yeah. This is fucking weird. And maybe I should have called the episode this. The working title was Sexy World.
Sexy World? Funny. Oh my god. Sexy World.
Sexy World, yeah.
Wow.
This film was actually shot in Super 35 millimeter, which is ironic because it's called 8 millimeter.
Yeah.
This was once known as the most dangerous script Sony had ever secured the rights to.
I can see why.
Yeah. Apparently for a while no directors would touch it.
Really?
Wow.
So some possible directors or people who thought about directing it, William Friedkin of The Exorcist, Paul Verhoeven of RoboCop and Total Recall and Starship Troopers, and David Fincher, who also did Seven.
Okay.
I think I could have seen Fincher. This is like a Fincher vibe film all day.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I definitely see that his like fingerprint on that if you were to take it.
Yeah. One of the only major critics to actually give this film praise was Roger Ebert, believe it or not.
Damn, out of everybody.
That's funny.
As unexpected.
He gave the film 3 out of 5 stars.
Okay. Not bad.
Schumacher loved working with Joaquin and was actually really bummed about his character ultimately being killed off.
I feel you.
Mark Wahlberg was approached to play the character of Max California, which obviously went to Joaquin Phoenix.
Okay.
I guess Wahlberg.
I could still see him paying that too.
Wahlberg said no. He turned it down. He said no. I think so. It probably would have been him had he said yes. The final version of the film was heavily edited for the MPAA. You know, there's certain scenes, and if you pay attention to them, the splicing and the cutting, you can see things were trimmed down, and it's fairly obvious why. You know. Mm-hmm. Whether there's just like when they're talking in the porno shop and there's like explicit porn going on in the background or little things like that. I know a big thing was when when Tom, Nick Cage's character, kills James Gandolfini's character in the shed thing. He first goes and asks permission from the mom of the daughter who was murdered in the snuff film, and she basically tells him, or where it's implied that she tells him, yeah, fucking kill them all, you know, get revenge for my daughter. And so he goes back into the shed and he beats James Gandolfini to death with the butt of the gun, pretty much. But that's also just implied. I guess they actually did shoot it, but they had to do it off camera in order to secure a rated R or the rated R rating. They said, I guess had they put that scene in the way how ferocious it was, it would have been NC-17 just with that alone.
Holy shit!
Yeah.
What a time!
That's crazy.
That's funny, right? Like, of all the things that could have been, they would want to be changed, it's that. What else? And my final one, to close out Swan Facts, 8mm, barely made its way to Blu-ray, January 8th, 2019. And you can purchase that right now at shoutfactory.com. Yeah. Well, thank you guys for coming on. I know it was a struggle to do this episode this week, a lot of different conflicting schedules and stuff, but I'm glad we were able to pull it together. I think it was a lot of fun. This movie's great.
Yeah.
If you're out,
this episode was really fun.
Yeah, it was fun. Yeah, love this.
enlightening. And also, if you're listening to this and you haven't seen the film, consider, if you have Showtime, check it out on Showtime, or maybe do like the free trial of their streaming service and check it out that way. Or if you're feeling brave, order the Blu-ray. If you like this kind of style of film, I definitely think it's worth a watch at least once. It's one of those films that you should see at least once in your lifetime, if that, you know?
Yeah, definitely.
Also, where can these listeners find us, James, if they're stumbling upon this episode?
I'm glad you asked. We're available on pretty much every single platform that does play podcasts, whether it's iHeartRadio, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Spreaker, a number of other ones that we're attached to, and don't even know that we're on. You can find us there. Just search Drop the Mic podcast. We are on there. Give us a 5 stars, thumbs up, a positive review if you have the time. It only takes a couple of seconds to do that, and just say something positive. Hopefully it's positive. What else? We have an Instagram that you can find us on. It is at @dropthemic_podcast. Me and Webb both attached to that one. You can comment. You can ask us to review a movie that we haven't done yet, or just tell us that we're doing a good job, or you like what we're doing. If you don't want to be so public, you can DM us and request a movie there, or just ask us a couple of questions, or you us to be a guest on the show if you'd like. We can always do that and try to accommodate you, the listener, in any way we can. That's pretty much about it.
Nice. Well said. Well said.
Thank you. I got some skills too.
Like COVID. We haven't rest during COVID.
Yeah. So, whose pick is it this week?
I believe
Is it Diego?
Diego. It goes back to Diego. So, any ideas?
Dude, I know this is kind of like this movie just came out last year, but I feel it's too good not to cover. It's Uncut Gems.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Nice.
Haven't seen it yet. I know it's on Netflix.
Yeah, it's such a good movie not to acknowledge it on the show. Fucking amazing. And this is I feel like this is Adam Sandler's like comeback movie for me.
Yeah.
Nice.
So yeah, let's do Uncut Gems. Hopefully we could get an Aris and Atlas back on next week.
Nice, yeah, hopefully.
We shall see about that. Obviously,
if the stars align.
Right?
Yeah.
Also, for the people out there, Uncut Gems is on Netflix if you didn't know, so stream it, check it out, and then listen next week for our review on the Adam Sandler film.
Yes.
Yes, please.
Anything else you guys wanted to say before we get out of here?
No, not that I can think of.
Just stay safe.
Yeah.
Stay safe. Wear your mask. And yeah.
Yeah. Defund the police. Abolish ICE. Make sure you vote in November. No matter what, you better vote. All right, guys. Till next week.
Uncut Gems.
Uncut Gems.
Yeah.
Check out 8mm. If you haven't yet, great film. Thank you guys once again.
Thank you.
All right, guys.
Have a good night.
Yeah.
Later.
Bye.
Remember me? Oh, yeah. Came back for the battery operated vagina after all. I need information. I thought you might be able to help. Thomas Wells. Nice picture. What sort of information you're looking for? Because I got all different kinds. Kind I'll pay for. All right, Master. Now, I don't know what you're looking for, but so we're clear from the start. I'm straight. Congratulations. Thank you. Hey, zip it! Now, I can hook you up, though, you know. Okay, you name the device, I name the price. How long you been working here? Almost 2 years.
What's your name, if you don't mind me asking?
Max.
Here's the deal, Max. This thing I'm on right now has something to do with underground pornography, stuff that's sold under the counter illegally.
There's not much illegal out there.
Well, whatever there is, whoever's dealing it, however it's done, I want to know. I want a good look. So if you've got that kind of connection, great. If not, speak now.
You're not a cop, are you? If I ask you and you are, you gotta tell me.
I'm not a cop.
You're a private detective, huh? Like Shaft? Waka 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 waka. Say, you ever seen Private Dicks with John Holmes? I got it on sale.
All right, how much you making there?
Oh. Around $400 a week off the books.
Let's pretend I live in the same fantasy world where you make $400 a week in that dump. I'll give you $500 for a few days.
6 sounds good, Pops.
5. Here's my number. When can you start?
Well, tomorrow night I get off late.
Tomorrow.
All right.
Oh, and don't call me Pops.
No, of course not. I wouldn't want to hurt your feelings.